Welcome back. Let me just make sure everyone can hear me and see me for this next part. Yeah. Here we go then. England have to bowl well. Simple as that. England have to bowl well. Simple as that. As you can see, I have finally fixed my aspect ratio for YouTube. Pleased about that. So now you can see me nice and close. Maybe if I'd sorted that out, I'd have had a few more people come in today, but we are pleased nonetheless with how the stream's gone. Thank you very much for joining. England got to bowl well. That's the bottom line here. England have got to bowl well. So here we go. Here we go. England boys are out warming up. Let's see if this pace barrage is going to work for England. The roll of the dice. Let's see if we get something from it. So here we go. Weatherald walks out to bat along with No. They've sent out Labuschagne. What? He must be injured. Weatherald and Labuschagne. Okay. Glad I didn't create some graphics like they did. Here we go then. Weatherald and Labuschagne to open for Australia. Here we go. This is the big moment. This is the first test match here. The first 15 overs of this innings will determine whether England go 1-0 down in this series or not. They've got to get it right. There's no space for getting it wrong here. There's no time. Not enough runs on the board. Archer's got to get it right. Wood's got to get it right. Both of them are capable. All of these bowlers are capable of getting wickets. Not sure. Is this Weatherald's debut? I think it is. Here you go. First ball in Test cricket is an Ashes Test match, and you got Jofra Archer running in against you. Go on, Big Joff. Here we go. Almost silence around the ground here. Weatherald against Archer. Here we go. Archer in. Bowls over the wicket. Oh, past the outside edge. And there is no run. Survived your first ball. That was pretty close, though. What he's saying to himself. Ball, I think. Here we go. Next ball. Archer in. Bowls full. It's hit him on the leg. It's hit him on the leg. They want it. I think it's pitched outside leg. They're going to go upstairs, though. Archer absolutely wipes him out with the pace. I think Archer thinks it's pitched outside leg. And Stokes is going to back his man and have a look, though. We're going to have a look. We're going to have a look. What I will say is that was fast from Archer. That looked fast. Took Weatherald off his feet. The only question here is whether this pitched in line for me. That's the only question. It's close. It's thundering into middle, about halfway up. The only question is whether this pitched in line or not. I don't think so. I think it's not out. Here we go. It's in line. It's going to hit the stumps. It's out. It's out. Jofra Archer with the breakthrough. Second ball. And Weatherald's gone on debut. Jofra, here we go. You don't know how good a pitch is until you've both batted on it. Enjoy your debut. On your way, Jake Weatherald. 2 minutes, no runs, 2 balls. Now we're in it. Now we are in it. It's okay, because once you get through this over with Archer, then you get Mark Wood. Who knows how long these two can bowl for, but whilst they do, it's going to be exciting. It's going to be fun. Whew. That was quick from Archer as well. Took him right off his feet. Got himself in an almighty tangle. Brilliant stuff. Steve Smith in at 3. Third ball of the innings. The Barmy Army's giving him a welcome. Amazing stuff. This test match is moving on at a pace, isn't it? Here we go then. Third ball. Archer to Smith. Archer's in, past the umpire, bowls, way down leg. Not sure what Archer was planning there, but... Smith moved well to his left to collect it. Just think, both teams, I think, were 1 for none in the in the first over. Here we go. Archer in, fourth ball. Bowls. Oh! I didn't even know what happened. Smith just missed it, I think. Past the outside edge, just moving in. Oh, what a peach. What a peach from Archer. So close. Archer in. Bowls. Smith defends. It's a dot ball. 145.2 kilometers now. 142. Everything well up there. This is the partnership for me. Archer in. Last ball of the over. It's wide. Smith swings at it and it doesn't carry through to Smith. End of the over. Brilliant first over. Wicket maiden from the big man, Jofra Archer. Gets an absolute cracking round of applause. I'm not sure that's done Weatherall's. I'm not sure that's done Weatherall's confidence much good. Honestly. Brilliant stuff. Marnus Labuschagne. England have batted already. 172 they made. Australia are none for 1 after the first Joff Road show. Oh, I got Atkinson. So we're going to have Archer then Wood, maybe? Atkinson's an interesting choice. Surprising. This will be an interesting battle. It really will. Atkinson in. Bowls. And Marnus lets it go underneath him. Did duck back in a little bit, but Labuschagne had it covered all the way. Even the stream on that. Shouldn't be doing that. There we go. Atkinson in. Bowls just outside the off stump and it's past the outside edge. And there is no run. England have got to use this new ball here. Monty and Atkinson just a little bit closer to the stumps. It looks good though. Atkinson. Australia still yet to get off the mark. Atkinson's in and bowls outside the off stump and Lavashane lets it go. The dot ball. Ten balls bowled, no runs so far, and 1 wicket. Here we go. Atkinson in, bowls to Labuschagne. Oh, past the outside edge. It's an absolute peach. It's an absolute peach. Atkinson's got it on a string. Oh, lovely bounce and carry. I thought with the new ball that they would enjoy bowling on this wicket. There's something in it. It's a little bit of pace and bounce. It makes for such good cricket. Here we go. Atkinson in. Last ball of the over. Oh, Labuschagne keeps it out. It's a good ball from Atkinson. It's a maiden over. Wicket maiden followed by a maiden from Atkinson. The Barmy Army on their feet. And we go on again. Whew. What a start. What a start. 1 for none after 2 overs. A little bit surprised to see Atkinson take the new ball, but instead of Wood. But you know, it is what it is. Pace from one end, I guess, and then a little bit of guile from the other. Not that Atkinson's slow. Jofra's in and bowls, and it's down the leg side. Not quite got it right yet. When it's been on the mark, it's been on the mark. But other than that, not quite right. Here we go then. Smith on strike. Let's it go. Outside the off stump. There's no run. 144. Archer to Smith in test. Dismissals none. Runs 94. And Smith averages 62 at Perth. He really is a run machine when he's playing well. Can we get him early? That's the question. Jofra in. Wide. Oh! Not a good shot from Smith. Archer lured him into it. The bright blue watch. I think Smith will be a bit disappointed in that shot, but still no runs. Archer in, bowls, and it's just drifting down the leg side, and Smith gets out of the way of it. And there is no run. 4 dots. I think that's 16 dots in a row and a wicket. That has to be weighing on the Australians' mind, doesn't it? What game are they playing? Are they Smith tried hard there to hit that, I guess, but Archer in, and he lets it go outside the off stump, and there is no run. Australia still none for one. You know, are they actually worried is what I'm saying. You know, while they're out there, yes, I'm sure they want to get off the mark, but is it really bothering Smith and Labuschagne that much? Probably not. Probably of the opinion that they need to see this new ball period of Archer and Atkins. Well, there's just this new ball period off, really. Here we go. In comes Archer, bowls and hits Smith on the back leg, and it's another dot ball, and that's 3 overs of consecutive dot balls. 2 maidens from Archer and 1 from Atkinson. I can understand why the umpire didn't give it. With Weatherall's leg falling away, it does rather feel like it must have hit him outside leg, but that's what DRS is there for. It's the right decision, and well bowled, Archer. So, nice start from Archer. And Atkinson now at the top of his run-up. Somebody annoying Labuschagne behind the bowler's arm. Here we go. Atkinson in and bowls, and oh, just squirted off the inside edge to Poper's short leg, but no, not carrying, and there's no run. What a start this is from England. Absolutely perfect. One more wicket would make it even more perfect. Atkinson in, bowls, and Labuschagne lets it go. Another dot ball. So the question is, when are Australia going to score a run? That is the question. Surely by the end of this over, they have to have scored a run. They have to. Surely. Here we go. Atkinson into Labuschagne. And he lets it go. Nice and patient work from Labuschagne. I think Smith and Labuschagne have definitely got a plan here. The plan of surviving, getting through the new ball, but not scoring any runs at all. God, this is anti-Bazball, is what I reckon this is. It's the opposite approach of England. Nothing wrong with it. It's just the opposite. Here we go. Atkinson in and past the outside edge. But I think Labuschagne was just playing inside it. And we have 22 dot balls in a row. 22, I think. Yeah. Neither batsman off the mark. Australia not off the mark. In comes Atkinson, and Labuschagne is forward this time and plays it well. 1 ball left in the over. In England won't be minding this at all. Although the new ball is getting used, Australia not going anywhere. Here comes Atkinson. Outside the off stump. He's gone for a big swing. And Labuschagne nearly nicks off. Doesn't quite get anything on it. And survives. And that is 4 overs of dot balls from England. The Barmy Army are loving it. Everybody thought there was a chance. Archer to continue then. He's in. Bowls to Smith. Oh, it's a short ball. It's a good bouncer. Smith ducks underneath it. But that had some heat on it. 149 kilometers an hour. I have to look up how fast that is. 49 kph. What's that? 92.5 miles per hour. Oof. Good pace from Archer here. He's in and bowls. Smith forward and defends. And it's another dot ball. Australia still not off the mark. Oh, his Archer's wrist snap is, 16 kilometers an hour more than whoever they showed that graphic for earlier. Archer in. Third ball of the over. Bowls to Smith, who defends, and that seemed to die in the pitch a little bit. I've got to be honest, I reckon Archer could bowl probably 30 mile an hour, probably another 3 or 4 mile an hour quicker if he just took that chain off. It must be weighing him down. Here we go. Archer in to Smith. 13 balls without a run. And he's finally off the mark, as are Australia. 4.4 overs in, and Australia are 1 for 1. And the Barmy Army give them a big round of applause. Just 171 to go, boys. Brilliant stuff from the Barmy Army. Archer gets what I think is his first go at Labuschagne now. It's been engrossing cricket though. What an interesting 5 overs. Engrossing stuff. Archer, oof. It's Labuschagne in the ribs. There's no run. Archer in. Bowls straight. And Labuschagne is down the ground. And he will pick up Australia's first boundary. 5 for 1 at the end of the Archer over. Labuschagne off the mark with a 4 down the ground. It's a nice shot from Archer. A nice shot from Labuschagne. Archer just over pitching slightly. England have got to be careful here. Not to go searching for wickets. Atkinson to continue then. Outside the off stump, and Smith lets it go. Atkinson's bowled well so far in this spell. He hasn't gone for a run. He's in. Bowls to Smith, who moves across and doesn't find a single. The Barmy Army are getting on their feet and singing here. Smith on strike. Atkinson in. Bowls, and Smith is across and takes no run. Well, they're definitely absorbing the new ball, Labuschagne and Smith. Atkinson in. Bowls. Smith. Oh, gets straightened up and takes one on the wrist or the arm. Looked painful either way. In and where to catch him? Just on the arm. Oh, right on the elbow. Ooh. That looks painful. Well, it might have taken him a little while to get there, but he has outscored Joe Root so far in the series. Oh. They're all taking a little drinks break, so am I. I'm going to go and get myself a quick drink. break into some early morning chocolate. Okay. Here we go. Atkinson to finish off the over against Smith. 1 ball left. Oh, he's hit him on the back pad. This could be a chance. This could be a chance. Was it high? Was it outside the line? Stokes thinks it's high. It's a leg by, and it is the end of the over. Australia, 1 for 6. Oh, it was close though. It was high. It was high. Good decision, Ben Stokes. Good decision. All right, here we go. So, Archer's spell has ended. Mark Wood into the attack. Here we go. Mark Wood bowls. Oh, that's got some pace on it. Chance to hit. Oh! Pope was so close. How close was this? How close was this? Oh, he would have been gone. He would have been run out. He would have been run out. Wood in. Bowls. Oh, it's quick. Labuschagne keeps it out. Wood in. Bowls quick, and it is kept out. Wood in and bowls, and it's outside the off stump and past the outside edge. 149. You can break into the 150s. That'll be quick from Wood. Two balls left in the over. Wood runs into Labuschagne, who just about keeps it out. Again, good pace, 148. One ball left in the over. Wood bowling absolute rockets here. Outside the off stump, and it is let go. End of the over. Australia 7 for 1 from 7 overs. So Gus Atkinson to continue. Unsurprisingly, as he hasn't gone for a run in 3 overs. He's in and bowls. And this time Smith does get him away and will get a run. England have just got to be patient here. I do think there is an opportunity for a breakthrough if they do stay patient, particularly against Labuschagne. And that's a dot ball. Again, just don't know whether it's the way they're playing it, but it almost looks like it died there in the pitch. But in comes Atkinson again. Labuschagne defends forward, and there is no run. Oh, misfield, but no run. Atkinson in, hits Labuschagne high on the back leg, and there is no appeal and no run. A for 1 Australia. Last ball of the 8th over. Atkinson in, bowls, and there is a single just in front of point. And that's the end of the 8th over. Australia 9 for 1 off 8 overs. Smith on 3 and Labuschagne on 2 or 3. No, he's hit 5. Must be on 5 or 6. I'll have a look in a second. Five. Labuschagne's on 5. So, another over from Wood. And at the end of Wood spell, maybe a little bit of Stokes, possibly. Or Cass. Here comes Mark Wood. And it is squirted down to a fine leg for a single to Labuschagne. One thing that must be said is Australia aren't running away from this, and if they are going to run away with it at some point, and get to 300, quite a few overs are going to be taken out of the game. But you've just always got to feel like Archer and Wood, Stokes always have a ball, no matter how set these two batsmen get. They have a ball which can get them out. Wood in, quick. Seemed to put a little bit of extra sting on that, and did indeed. Yeah, nearly 151 kilometers an hour, which is what 100. What's the magic number here? What's 93 miles an hour? 94 miles an hour. Okay. What's 154? Is that the magical 100? What's 100? 90. Okay, so more than that. Okay, here we go. Smith in. Wood in to Smith, and Smith gets it down to fine leg for a single. One of these two does have to be the key to England's success. Wood in, bowls, and Labuschagne lets it go outside the off stump, and there is no run. And that is the fourth ball of the over. They love comparing bowlers. Faster arm speed from Wood. Much more of a snappy wrist from Archer. Interesting stuff. Australia 11 for 1. Wood in, bowls, and it's a dot ball. Labuschagne well forward and defends. He's 6 from 27 balls. Smith is 4 from 24. It's not been thrilling cricket from these two, but it has been effective. It is what Australia needed. Just got to keep working away here. Mark Wood runs in. Bowls. Oh, and squares up Labuschagne, but not good enough. End of the over. Australia 11 for 1 off 9 overs. And no, there's a no ball. Okay, back we go. Going to be an extra delivery. Yeah, big overstep from Wood. $12 for 1, and there's still another ball to go in the 9th over. Wood in and bowls, and Labuschagne keeps it out. And that is the end of the 9th over. 12 for 1 Australia. Cass starts his spell with a dot ball against Smith. Cass in Smith. It's full and it's a bad delivery from Cass. He does not want to undo all of the good work here and start letting Australia get away. That was far too full and floaty, and there's not many batsmen in Australia who wouldn't have minded popping that away through the covers. Full outside off and floaty. Not a good ball. That's England's first bad ball, though, in 10 overs. So let's not panic. Cass into Labuschagne. Oh, and follows it up with a much, much better delivery past the outside edge. But there is still no wicket for England. It's about as close as it comes. Pass in and bowls, and they want to run, but they can't get there in time and probably make the right decision in the end. Marnus always a bit of a liability with the running, but they didn't get themselves into any trouble in the end. In they come. In comes Cass. Full, and you know, if Cass can just drop that 6 inches back that length and just pull them into the drive, but get that little bit of bounce, I think that's the right ball to bowl, actually. But at the moment, it's just a little bit floaty up there. Just floating up there a little bit too much. In comes Cass. Bowls wide outside off stump, and no wide is given. But there was a pretty much wasted ball, and 3 off the over, and we are at tea on day 1 here at Perth. It's been a goodish session for England. They did get the breakthrough early on. Since then, struggled to make inroads. A little bit too much outside off stump, I want to say. But at the moment, all in all, pretty good. So, we'll have a small break for tea. I'll be back afterwards to continue the stream. Australia are 15 for 1 after 10 overs. Labuschagne 6 not out. Smith 7 not out. And that is tea at day 1 in Perth. I will speak to you in about 15 minutes.